A gCADPlus user working in the United Kingdom is a little concerned that his clients won't be able to read the information about the species that is specified. Part of that is because the text that is used is a little too small. It's 35 units high. If you change the text to something a little larger, change the height to 100 and possibly change the font as I've done here to an uppercase font, I think you would agree that the text does stand out a little more. He's also concerned that he wants to be able to print to an A4 size printer. So let's have a look at a layout on an A4 size sheet. So we'll zoom extents, and we have the plant schedule down below, and the text I think on the left that I've put in where I've increased the height to 100 is relatively easily read, and we put a 4-letter code, a 4 or 5-letter code in the center of each symbol. So in order for the client to determine the species that's been used, they can just use the code. HEFU stands for Hemocallis, and so I think that works reasonably well. But don't forget, you can also change the size of the viewport. You could break this section up into two. If I go to layout 2 and zoom extents, here I've clearly got a different scale there, and I think you would agree we can easily read the text. I still struggle a little bit with the original 35 unit text, but you can certainly break any drawing up into a number of zones, and you might well want to mark on a new layer a zone area, if you like, some rectangles, in it using the aspect ratio landscape to indicate where this zone comes from in the original design. So if we zoom out, you just have a rectangle on a non-printing layer and label it zone 1, then zone 2 to the right. So the species on the left here have all, when I click on them, they've all been coded according to a plant list. Here's the little list that I'm building up, and so by working through to the right there, we'll be able to put a plant schedule that's automatically generated, and that can be placed on each of the sheets. So I hope that allays any fears you might have about showing design on even small sheets of paper. Of course, everything works so much better if you choose, say, an A3 or an A2 sheet, and then you can always print that to PDF and take it to a local print shop. Well, just for interest, here is the PDF file that generated from that last close-up layout sheet. Well, I think the resolution here is quite good, and we can zoom in even further and read information in the plant schedule and in the design itself. So I think we've achieved our aim of being able to print, if we need to, on an A4 sheet.